So let's talk for a minute about shipping. Very common questions are, how is this going to get to my house? How do I get this home? How much does it cost to ship a greenhouse from you guys? So I can tell you that shipping is actually included with all of our kits to the nearest freight terminal. We work with Old Dominion, which is a phenomenal freight company, to ship kits to terminals throughout the nation. They are all over. And so what happens is when you order a kit from us, we find the terminal that is nearest to you. We look it up based on your zip code or your city, and we then talk to you and tell you where that's located. So, and you can also look that up on our website. We do have links to find your nearest freight terminal, or you can contact us and we're happy to look that up for you. But what happens is when your kit is ready to go out, it's packaged on an 8-foot long by 4-foot wide by usually around 3 feet tall, but it depends on what size kit you have, pallet. And that pallet is fully wrapped, everything's enclosed, and it is taken to our terminal where we ship it to your terminal, one closest to you. When that kit leaves our facility, I will send you tracking information. So you can follow your kit the entire way. You'll know exactly when it's going to be close, when it's going to get to the terminal that's closest to you. When you see it getting close to your terminal is when you would give the terminal a call. I will give you their phone number as well, and discuss with them when it makes sense for you to come pick up your kit, your pallet. You bring a trailer to them, they will load it onto your trailer for you. Everything is bundled to hand unload when you get back to your property. So if you don't have a forklift or whatever, that's no big deal. You can literally slide everything off of the pallet. So that's how we ship everything. It's included in the price. There is no add-on charge to ship to the terminal. Now, the second thing I want to mention, and the question I get right after that, is, can it come to my house? Can I have it delivered to my property? And the answer to that is most of the time. It depends. So I'm happy to check any address for delivery. Most shipments do require that you have an area for a semi-truck to turn around. So make sure that if you have room for a truck to either turn around or to drive through, then we can probably get it to your property. And I can price that for you. Sometimes there's a slight charge. Sometimes there's not much charge. Sometimes it's a more charge than you want. So it just depends on your location, but I can look into that for you and see what a price is and give you a quote on that. And we can also do a liftgate delivery. So when the truck comes to your property, if you have a forklift or whatever and can unload it, that's great. That's one way to do it. And that is a little bit cheaper method typically. But if you don't, no worries. We can order it with a liftgate delivery, meaning when they come to your property, they will lower that pallet, that 8-foot long pallet, onto the ground and then drive away. So again, you can then unload everything off of the pallet. So those are two different options for our shipping. Like I said, first option to the terminal, there is zero additional charge. When you order a kit from us, there are no additional charges unless you have asked for something to be added. So what you see is the actual final price on the website. So if you have any questions, please let me know at greenhousekits1.com. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe.